Welcome to week 6 of team leadership. You are nearing the end of the course. In fact, this entire week is dedicated to your project and beginning to write your report on your project. By Thursday of this week, that's a little different than the usual Wednesday, your team is to post your report of your project at least 60% completion and write that report in PowerPoint, not as a PowerPoint presentation, but as a PowerPoint report. I've given you the directions as to how to do that. It doesn't make sense to me in an online course to be creating a PowerPoint presentation unless it's narrated. So instead, I want you to use the PowerPoint technology as a way to write and put together a beautiful report on what you've completed. One team member will post that to the sharing forum. And here's what's different also about this week. You only receive 5 out of 20 points for posting the report. The other 15 points are using the other article that I posted for reading this week. Give substantial feedback to one of the other team's project reports. You also need to make sure that when you post your report on Thursday, that you present your Gantt chart and your proposals so that whoever gives you feedback can give feedback based on what you said you were going to do. So make sure that you spend time with that article and spend time with one team, making sure that you've given really strong feedback. That'll be 15 out of your 20 points this week. Also, please notice if one team is accumulating a number of reports, choose another team. We want, or I want, and I imagine you want, good feedback. So let's make sure that all the teams get responded to. I've also posted, and that feedback needs to be in by Saturday night, as there is no other activity this week. However, next week, when you finish your project and create your final report, you need to make sure that you have incorporated the feedback that you have received, or at least let me know why you did not when you submit your final project report for grading. This week I've also posted the team member evaluation. It's worth 28 points. If you would prefer to do it next week, that's fine. You are to prepare an evaluation for each member of your team. That will be part of the way I grade each team member, is by looking at how well their team members evaluate what they contributed to the team. Next week, as I said, you'll be finishing your team project and team report and writing your final paper. But for this week, focus on that report at 60% completion, and then between Thursday and Saturday, giving really good feedback to one of the teams. I hope you have a great week. Let me know if you have any questions. I know a number of you don't hesitate at doing that, but please feel free, and I will do my best to respond. Take care.